Hey guys, welcome to Euro Wars Live. Wow, what a weekend in many more ways than one. um, I put out a few videos last night. I'm not going to harp on about my disagreement with Paul. Um, but if it wasn't for Barry, Paul, you'd have a very ugly video up this morning that I made about you last night, mate. Because I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with you at all. I'm not going to harp on about it, but I think I held my hands up, and like I said, there's only so many times I will offer my hand of friendship. Yeah, hello, mate. How's it going? Good to see you on good to see you on Saturday night, and I do remember. I do remember. Did you enjoy the march? Fuck me, it was crazy, wasn't it? Wasn't that a crazy ass march? Polska. Loved it, mate. Now, will you be going next year? I think you will be, won't you? It's a little bit addictive, isn't it? But last year, when I first went, the sidewalk where I bumped into Tommy Robinson, there was hardly anyone there. This year, I couldn't move. It took me an hour to get where it took 5 or 10 minutes to walk last year. Over 250,000 people. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. But look, before I go talking about Polish Independence Day, I did just want to clear this pool business up. Barry said he's going to try and mediate between us. I hope he does, because like I said, I tried putting my hand of friendship out the pool several times, and he knocked me back and was very, 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 very rude to me in text messages. I put it all in a video last night, but Barry asked me to take it down, and because I have respect for Barry, I took it down. Yeah. You know, even on Independence Day morning, I offered Paul free accommodation. I did ask for one night to money. Apparently, that was a liberty. But you know, shit happens. Yeah, me and Paul fell out big time, mate. Because I was being a pissed up twat. I'd had the flu for 10 days. I hadn't eaten for 2. And then I hit the Bulldog pub. Boom, 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 boom. Bang. I'm on all sorts of medication. I don't drink very often. And when I do, I can turn into a bit of an asshole. Yeah. At least I can put my hands up to that. But like I said, I'm not. Yeah. I was being weird. Yeah, you're right. I am weird. I'm not really that weird, honestly. Look, man, I've just come back from the fucking gym. You know what I mean? I fucking work out normally. I'm trying to get back on the road. I'm quite a bit of an entrepreneur. I'm setting up a new business in the new year. Pack testing. You ever heard of pack testing? You know, electrical equipment. Going out self-employed. And I'm hoping to make a success of it. So who knows what 2019 will hold. And by the way, Tommy Robinson news, Mr. Grimsby, apart from Polish Independence Day, in 2020, there's the 100th anniversary of the miracle of the Vistula River. Now, if you go back to my videos from last year, I'm at the Vistula River with my Polish friend Marcin. Ha 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 ha, Gary. Let's not talk about the bag, please. Fuck the bag. You throw me, you bastards. Fucking my bag. Anyway, it's the 100th anniversary of... It's behind the chair, it was. I know, mate. Someone's grabbed it, haven't they? But the police are looking at camera footage, and one of my Polish friends will be contacting me. I've got a couple, actually, from online. They've been messaging me. Not my friends that I marched with, some other friends that actually have friends in the Polish Warsaw police. So hopefully I can see who walked out the bar with my bag. And I really hope they're not British. I hope they're not English, and I hope I don't recognise them, because I don't know. I don't know. I have to finger you and say, "You stole my bag, mate." Yeah. It's my own fault. Hands up. Like it was my own fault. I got so drunk and was rude to people. Yeah. And the most upsetting part was Paul. I offered Paul free accommodation the day afterwards and everything. And then on Monday morning, the day after Independence Day, he sent me a disgusting message saying if he'd come back to the hotel with me, he was going to batter me. He would have battered me. And if he sees me again, he's going to kick the fuck out of me. But if I want to fight with him, let's set it up. Well, guess what? I bumped into him yesterday morning outside the hotel, and he didn't want none of it. He jumped in the taxi and pissed off. I'm not going to go into what else was said, but you know, bit of a keyboard warrior maybe. I don't know. Look, Paul. Yeah, I ain't saying sorry to you anymore. Yeah, I think it's your turn to maybe, you know, quieten the rhetoric down a little bit towards me, and maybe accept that I was actually sorry. Yeah, mate, mate, you're a top dude. You are, Tommy Robinson News. You're a really nice guy, mate, and normally that's me. I'm a chilled guy. I really am. It's just when I fucking drink, I turn into a fucking idiot. It's got me in a lot of trouble over the years with the police, and that's why I don't drink. I mean, it has got me in serious trouble. You know, I used to be a bit of a scrapper, as you might have sort of got that sort of vibe, which I don't like, because I'm a big guy. Yeah, I just turn into a fucking asshole, mate. You know what I mean? I love me weed. And have you seen my video from Polish Independence Day? I was smoking some Polish weed, and their weed's fucking, whoa, mind blowing, man. But I mean, the march itself, wow. Fuck me, wow. And you know what? The plans I had my microphone and this and that I actually lost in my bag. I don't think I'd have been able to do what I actually planned to do, because there was too many people there. And because I stayed with some Polish friends on Independence Day night, because of the hotel catastrophe with Paul, of course that was all my fault. You know, all my fault, yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, shut up, Louis. Shut up. Did you? Did you? Was Jason Farrell there of Sky News? Was he actually there? Because I did. You know what? I did speak to Lucy. I did speak to her. No. You know what? I didn't think he was there because there was no Sky News report. My friend Marcin reported that RT, Russia Today, called it a neo-Nazi march, and that President Duda is a Nazi as well because he marched with us. So the whole of Poland are Nazis apparently, which, when you know the Polish history, just look at the video I've just uploaded, Poland Unconquered. You couldn't come up with a bigger insult than calling Poland Nazis or communists. Yeah. I don't know how people are so dumb and thick that they can mix up patriotism and Nazism. There's a big fucking difference, man. It's humongous. I was one of the Nazis in my city. Exactly. Exactly, Matt. Greetings. Greetings, Matt. I remember speaking to you the other day. Yeah, and I was one of the English Nazis that came along for the second year on the trot with my swastikas and the zig heiling away. Not. Um, I changed my rhetoric for this year's march actually. Oh, brilliant! Burnt the EU flags. Yeah, that's quite common actually. I've seen that a few times at Polish Independence Day, burning the European Union flag. I changed my rhetoric for this year. Last year, obviously, I was with Tommy Robinson, and I was on a bit of a, because we'd had all the terror attacks in 2017, we'd had all the mass rapes, and I'm not saying that terror attacks are still going on, because they are. You know, they're just not reported on properly anymore. And also, I think you know, sorry. Exactly. Exactly. It's disgusting. Stefan Molyneux was there, was he? I heard he was going. Oh. You see, there were so many people there, it would have been impossible to meet up with everyone. But it's magnificent to know so many people went. It really was. You know what? It's really strange when you're a YouTuber. Like, you know, I'm just a normal guy who makes videos. But when I got to Bristol Airport, I had people coming up to me saying, Euro Wars, Euro Wars. That was the first lot. Then when I got to Warsaw, Modlin, got on the bus, and I'm sure you're watching this. Jack Posselback was there as well. I love it. I love Jack, an American Jack. He's excellent as well. I had another guy, a Polish guy. He lives in Cheltenham. He was talking to me, and then I had Bartek come up to me in the centre of Warsaw. The amount of people that knew who I was actually scared me. I was like, holy shit. I do get used to it when I'm in Poland. It's a bit different in England. Not so many people recognise me in England. But when you're an English YouTuber, American, whatever, and you give a positive outlook on the Polish people, their land, and what their people are like, they love it. I think they love the fact that we come over, and that's what I was going to say last year, because I was with Tommy, and we had all the terror attacks and the mass rapes and the Islamic invasion of Europe. I was angry, but this year I didn't say a word about Islam. I didn't say a word about Muslims. Because it was a celebration of Polish Independence Day. It had nothing to do with religion, it had nothing to do with terrorism or Islam or Muslims or any of that. So I didn't mention any of that this year. And I thought that was a much nicer touch. And I actually talked more about the history of the march. So also, who is going to be coming along? Obviously, next year, but the Miracle of the Vistula. Now, that's going to be in 2020. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Like I said, please go back, look on my playlist. It says Euro Wars gets a history lesson from Polish Patriot. And we're by the Vistula River, and we talk about the Miracle of the Vistula. I see Liam Neeson's done quite a popular video on YouTube about the Miracle of the Vistula as well. I will always make videos. I don't know if I'm going to be toning down Euro Wars or not. I'm not so sure. But I have got a history channel. I just had my drone fixed. I've just got to pay for it. Obviously, I lost a lot of money at the weekend. I won't say exactly how much money I've lost, but it was a lot of money. Yeah, of course, my friend. Of course, Archie. It's very important. You know, the amount of comment, I've had a lot of comments saying, oh, that's why we voted out of the European Union, you dirty Polish rats, and all this disgusting shit. Absolutely despicable human beings. You know, that true xenophobia if there ever was. You know, and when I'm drunk I can say some silly things, but I am really not a racist guy. I'm not racist at all. I don't have problems with people because of their skin colour. Like I said, my grandmother is from Central America. I'm actually something that something I think that you guys are going to be very interested in, and I am as well, is me and my mother are going to do a DNA test. We're going to spit in the little capsule, send it away, and then we're going to get our results back, and I will share exactly where I am from. My mum is half Central American, Belize actually. My dad's from Essex, Southend. What's that, my friend? Hey, hello, my friend from Bristol. We have a problem with what they are doing, not with their colour of their skin or their religion. Totally. I mean, if these people were predominantly white people, blowing people up, stabbing people, running people over, mass raping young children like they do in England, I'd have a major fucking problem with them as well. Just the fact that they're from the Middle East, Pakistan and Bangladesh and Syria and Iraq, it's got nothing to do with the fact that they're slightly brown, you know. It doesn't have it. I mean, look at this terrorist attack in Melbourne, this Somalian nutcase. And the homeless guy that chucked a trolley at him. Come on! Fucking brilliant. What's that, Archie, on the 15th? What is that on the 15th of August? Is that to do with the Polish uprising? But I'm going to be concentrating on my history channel this year. I do have a history channel, and like I said, I've invested in a very, very expensive drone. And it's going to take my channel to the next level. Anniversary of victory over the USSR. Come on, that's what I like to hear. Fuck Russia. Fucking scumbags. Yeah, I'm going to be going to Belgium, the Ardennes Forest. I'm doing a 100th anniversary of the victory over the Bolsheviks. Yeah, is that Miracle of the Vistula? Yeah. Stalin. Put that date in the diary. Put that date in the diary. Maybe we can go together, alcohol-free, and just smoke a bit of weed, eh? I think that sounds good. I won't be drinking alcohol ever again in Poland. Maybe at a special party or something, but not out in the bars. That's not happening again. Because I was very disappointed in myself. And it really upset me. You know? Yeah, it sounds like a plan. We'll stay in contact. How about me and you do a live stream together soon? Maybe we could get a little Google Chrome is it a Google Hangout or something? Or we can have the odd chat now and then. Maybe catch up once a month or something. I'd really like that. Because because I was so drunk, I don't think we really got the chance to have a good chinwag. And I think me and you would get on quite well. Yeah, yeah. I think we should all do a hangout together. Definitely. We've got to do it. Stick together, and I would, but I hate my face on camera, mate. Can't you put a mask on or something? Can't you put a Tommy mask on? Just put a Tommy Robinson mask. Yeah, just put a funny mask on or something. Mate, you're a really good looking man, so you got nothing to worry about. No, I'm joking. You're a stud, mate. Let the girls see you. The 15th of the 8th, 100th of the Miracle of the Vistula. So, this is in 2020, I take it, yeah? It's not 1919, is it? Yeah, because the Miracle of the Vistula was 1920, wasn't it? So it's a while away yet. Yeah. So it's about a year and a half away. But it's something to look forward to, for sure. For my history channel, I'll be doing, like I said, I'm going to the Ardennes forests. I'm doing the Battle of the Bulge. I'm doing Fortress Europe, the Atlantic Wall. If anyone knows anything about World War II, because I want to fly my drone up the beach. I want to fly my drone over the Siegfried Line, what the Germans called the West Wall. Us Brits called it the Siegfried Line. And all the bunkers, they're all still in the forest. I want to go to Peenemünde, where the V2 project was. I'm not, mate. I'm teetotal from now on, mate. I'm on the water. I'm back at the gym, building up, back on the punch bag, mate. Might need it with the amount of people that are pissed off with me at the moment. No, I'm joking. So yeah, and also I'm doing the Rise and Fall of Nazi Germany, which is just under £1,100, but I get to go to everywhere in Germany that I've ever wanted to visit, and it's all perfect drone material. And of course the Wolf's Lair, which I probably will be going back to. I'll check that out in a bit, Archie. Why are people pissed off with you? Because I got really drunk, and I actually released a video last night, and you would have been able to see it, but I've taken it down on request of a friend called Barry, who's friends with the guy I had a disagreement with. We were supposed to share a hotel, we had an argument, and he blamed me for the whole weekend. I had to pay for his hotel bill, and he thought I was a cheeky bastard for asking for at least one night's money. And then for the rest of the trip, I actually offered him free accommodation, and he said for me to stay away from him or he's going to kick the fuck out of me and batter me, basically. And then guess who I bumped into yesterday morning before I left? Yeah, I bumped into him, didn't I? And he literally ran to the taxi and pissed off. Because I said, why don't we go around the corner and sort our differences out before you leave? Oh no, I've got to get in a taxi, you're not worth it. But I was worth it when you were keyboard warrior in it. I don't want to keep going on about it, alright? Because I quite liked Paul. I liked him. But I'm always a little bit suspicious of someone who's not man enough to accept an apology. There's only so many times that I will offer my hand to say I'm sorry. I think I said sorry about 5 or 6 times, which is highly unlike me, but I knew that I'd been a bit of an asshole. So I said I was sorry, and the guy just couldn't accept it. And this is the main thing. He said I ruined his weekend because he had to sleep on people's floors. But he was supposed to give me £100 sterling to cover the hotel bill. But then he said, I ruined his weekend because he was sleeping on floors. Well, why didn't he just use that £100 that he was supposed to give me to book himself in a room for 3 nights? You should come to meet me. What, you mean Stefan Thompson? I've been talking. I talked to Stefan. If we're talking about Stefan Thompson, I talked to Stefan the other day. It was sorted. But he never got back to. We said hello, but I didn't hear back from him. I was supposed to have met up with Stefan now. Oh, Stefan Molyneux. Oh, okay. I don't know where Stefan was. I mean, in 300,000 people, he would have been quite hard to find. But you know, Steph's a very famous and popular guy, isn't he? He would have been hard to get a word with, but hey, maybe next year. You know, as long as I'm healthy and I've got no issues here with my family or my work, I go to Polish Independence Day every year. I'll be going to the Miracle of the Vistula anniversary for sure. And who knows, I wanted to go back to the Wolf's Lair and do some other stuff for my history channel, which I'm telling you now will take off. And as I lost almost £2,000 in my bag, if anyone wants to donate some money to me on a super chat, go for it. Seriously, I lost about £2,000 on Saturday night. All my recording equipment. The bag was worth about 300 or 400 quid itself. I think that was probably the problem. I lost a laptop, a Stone Island jumper worth 200 quid, a Stone Island hat worth 90 quid, a designer shirt worth 60 quid. No, insurance won't cover it all. I might get a little bit back. I have to wait to hear back from the police as well for the reports and this and that. It could take a very long time. Yeah. Yes, I did. I did go to the police, lost and found. They're going to look at the cameras for me, and my Polish friends are going to get back to me. But if anyone is in Warsaw and they can keep asking. I heard someone sent me a message. There's like a Polish eBay and a Polish Gumtree. I don't know if you know what they are, but in England they're like sites where you sell stuff on. Now, if I was to show you pictures and a list of the things that I lost, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Allegro, Piel, Rava, Abbas. Do you think that I could maybe send some of you guys some sorry, someone's on my door. Send some of you guys my details and keep an eye out for my stuff. A laptop as well. Yeah, absolutely. Where do I publish them? Where would I publish them, my friend? Let me write it down. On Facebook. What Facebook site? Polish Warsaw Lost and Found site. I don't know what sort of Facebook site I would Twitter, a lot of Polish people don't use Twitter. No. No. I wouldn't say so. Hello, Elena. That's okay, my friend. Did you go to Polish Independence Day? Oh, it was amazing. No, Tommy Robinson news. It's rubbish. Oh, okay, Matt. Someone told me that a lot of Polish people use other sites. But, yeah. So, Ilona, make sure you come to the Miracle of the Vistula. I think that's going to be very special. I'm really looking forward to that. Really am. But I'll be there next year again, and I'll try and make up for it. I know my video, it's okay, but it would have been, honestly, if I'd have had all my equipment there, I would have blown the roof off it, mate. Yeah. Do you know what? I had 7% on my phone as well. 7%. So that's why there's hardly any footage. 7%. I just thought this day just couldn't get any worse because I'd lost all my chargers. I lost everything. I've got to be honest, the morning of the march, I was that close to getting on a plane and coming home. And I thought, no, fuck this. I'm not letting this ruin my day. Well, I hadn't eaten for 2 days, Ilona. I've been suffering from the flu, and also I take medication for a certain medical condition I've got. And when I drink, boom, I drank 5 pints and maybe 5 vodkas. That was it. And I was shot to pieces. Okay, Archie, I will get onto that. Thanks for that, my friend. But maybe a little group of us, can go over to Poland next year together. If you want, maybe we can all travel together, a little group of us. People who live in the south. Obviously, people who live in the north is a bit more difficult. That's okay, Matt. No, I have been thinking about stopping the channel. I gotta be honest. It upset me that much. It did. But it's only materialistic things, and they can be replaced. No, don't worry, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I did think about that, especially with this business with this English guy. It really upset me. You know, we'll see what happens. My friend Barry's going to try and mediate between us, but I don't hold my breath. You know, if you're not man enough to shake someone's hand after they apologise 5 or 6 times, then you never are going to be, are you? You know. And I said to my Polish friends, do you think I've lost weight? And they're like, no. Yeah, I have lost a lot of weight since last year. You know, it's the double, where's the double treble chin? I've lost a lot of weight since last year. I know you're not, Matt. You don't have to tell me that, my friend. And neither am I. I'm not a Nazi either, mate. I absolutely hate the Nazis. I hate everything they stand for. I hate what they did to Poland and every other occupied country in Europe. even what they did to the Russians, mate. I know you don't like the Russians, but you know, blitzing London, bombing all of our British cities. Thank God for the Polish 303 squadron. You gave them hell up in the air. So yeah. Oh yeah. What do you think, guys? Oh God, I love the Polish national anthem. Such a beautiful anthem. And I think it's a terrible idea. I think we have our own armies in our own countries. You know, don't get me wrong. Say someone like Russia invaded the European Union or Europe, then we'd have to fight together, wouldn't we? You're right. You're right, Ilona. You're right. It humbled me, actually, Ilona. It humbled me. And you know what? Once again, my Polish friends, they looked after me. They made sure, because the march was so crazy. Like, even last year I was losing them and then they were finding me. But this year, there was 250,000 people there. We were like moving, you know, a couple of centimeters every couple of minutes. It was crazy. It was crazy. And they looked after me, and my friend Matthew, my friend Martin's best friend, he put me up for the night. He gave me goulash for tea, for evening meal, and then I went straight to sleep. And then he made me breakfast in the morning, and then I went into Warsaw and stayed for the night. And then I came home yesterday, and it was great. You know, and all I can say is that if anyone is in my area of the country and ever want to be shown around, you contact me by private email. I'll tell you where I live, and you're more than welcome to get in my car with me, and I'll show you around my beautiful medieval city, proper English city. So always feel welcome to come and visit me, and we can spend some quality time together and get to know each other better. What's that? Probably will be used against rebel countries like Poland. Yeah. See, that's what sort of luck I'm having at the moment, guys. I'm actually getting a new phone in a minute. But that's where I would, you know, if anyone fucked with Poland like that, European army, they'd have the RAF fucking bombing them. They would, if I was in charge. You know, the Germans would get another taste. Don't start something you can't finish. That's what I always say. That's my motto. If you can't finish it, don't fucking start it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They did. Pact of Steel, isn't it? But, it's nice to do a live stream again. It's nice to see some regulars come back on as well. I know it's early. I know a lot of people are at work. So thanks for joining me, guys. and I'll give you an update in maybe a couple of days when I'm a bit more rested. Nowhere in the world news show. Doesn't surprise me. Do you know what, Ilona? I think they're embarrassed by the amount of people that turned out, the amount of normal people that turned out, families, children. I think they're embarrassed. I think they're embarrassed that 250,000 normal Polish people and other Europeans, even Americans, came over, walked and marched in peace. There was no trouble there. The only problems was paramedics. Some guy had a heart attack and there was ambulances trying to get through. I got to be honest, I almost collapsed as well. Thank God. I left the march slightly early. I didn't walk around yeah, actually I did walk around the stadium, but that was only to get to the metro, to get back to my friend Matthew's house, who lived in Womyanki, which is a little bit outside of the city centre. It's about half an hour. A very nice area, Womyanki. It's very quiet and peaceful. So I'll be doing some more live streams in the next couple of weeks, and maybe we can put together a road trip, a plane journey for next year's Independence Day. I think, do you know what? I think next year, oh, that's fantastic. Love that. But let me say this, anyone who lives in England who are Polish, I want to put together a trip next year for Polish Independence Day, and I want every subscriber who can afford it and who can make it to come with me. Come with me. And we'll stay in a hotel together, we'll all book it up, we'll book our own rooms, so no messing around there, we'll pay for our own accommodation, but we'll try and stay in the same hotel, if not very close by. And don't you think that'd be a good idea? The Euro Wars Polish Independence Day trip. Yeah, it is a great idea, isn't it? And if it's a success next year on Polish Independence Day, we'll do the same for the 100th anniversary of the Miracle of the Vistula. Yeah? I think. Well, that's fine. Well, you're more than welcome to join us, Archie. More than welcome. Someone left me, I can't remember, I had so many messages, guys. Someone left me their number saying, please call me. I'd love to meet up with you. But my phone stopped working in the centre of Warsaw. I think it was just phone overload. 250,000 people on their mobile cell phones. My phone stopped working. So I had to actually borrow someone's phone my friend Marcin, to say, please come and find me. You know. Exactly, Matt. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. You know. I'd like to see a few other places in Poland as well. But I'm going to do some more live streams, maybe more live streams, and talk about some issues. Right. Because President Duda was there, wasn't he? And the security services tend to shut them down in case of like a bomb operated by a phone or something. Yeah. That makes perfect sense, actually. Yeah, well spotted. So yeah, I'll be doing some more live streams. I'll do another one before Christmas. I might do one in a couple of weeks. I'll give you an update on this Mancunian business. Because if it doesn't get sorted out, I will re-release the video. I will. It's as simple as that. Because people need to know the full story. Yeah, because I was made out to be the villain, and I wasn't completely to blame. Put it that way. Exactly. Exactly. I just hope Poland doesn't get complacent. Warsaw's by far your most multicultural. President Duda was just like from a movie Independence Day when he... Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really understand what he was saying, but he looked fantastic up there, I gotta say. I quite like your Prime Minister with the glasses as well. I don't know, there's something about him, I just like the look of him, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool dude. Yeah, that's it. I don't know, I can't understand what he says, but he looks pretty cool. But, you know, like I know a Polish MEP. I know a couple of Polish MPs, I've met a few, and they all think exactly the same as me. So it makes me think that I'm not crazy, after all. If a country of 40 million people can... I know not everyone in Poland thinks the same as us, but a majority do, otherwise they wouldn't be in power, would they? And let's hope the Law and Justice Party stay in power for a long time, because you need them. Because if they fall, and if Poland falls, you'll get the European Union just, before you know it, boom, your country will be changed forever. Does anyone know anyone in Hungary? Because I'm very, very interested in going to Hungary soon. Yes, that's him, Dominik Trojanianski. I'm friends with him. Yeah, I know Dominik. I've met him, I've said hello to him, we're friends on Twitter, we talk quite often. He is fantastic. I love that man. He said Saudi Arabia wanted to build a mega mosque in Warsaw. He said, yeah, fine, no problem. But first of all, you must let us build a massive cathedral in Saudi Arabia, in Mecca or somewhere. I found that hilarious. Ah, when is Hungary's Independence Day? Is it in October? Or is it in March? March. So would someone... Do you go, Matt? Who would be going to Hungarian Independence Day in March? Because I'd like to come. I'd like to go with you guys, with someone. Obviously, I can't speak Hungarian. I've never been there, but I really, really do want to go to Budapest. Part of the V4, of course. I think it's the 26th, is it? 24th, 26th? That's a wild guess. I'm not sure. But I did look it up, and I wasn't sure whether it was the March or the October one. I know one's the Liberation and one's their Independence Day. I'm not sure. Liberation, you know, from the Soviet bloc. Is it a big march at all, Matt? Hungary? Hungarian Independence Day? Is it any... I don't think it's anything like Polish Independence Day, is it? Oh, it is big. like this tune. Yeah, smaller country, but I'm in a good mood this morning. Doing arms this morning, biceps and triceps. A couple of days rest, back in on Saturday for deadlift. Oh yeah! So, okay, you've heard it here now. Euro Wars will be in Budapest for Hungarian Independence Day in March. I'm going to be putting it out there. I'm going to need someone to come with me. I can always go on my own, but it's always good to have a local. I'm not sure how many Hungarian supporters I've got. I don't think I've got that many. 15th of March, I guess. Okay. Are you going, Archie? Will you be going? Because if you're going, I'll come with you. Oh, never mind. Well, you can see the footage from my I have a new phone, new equipment by then. Well, how did you like Mel Gibson's spot about Poland? I missed that, Ilona. What was that? What was that? What's Mel Gibson been saying? Was it good? But if you could put me in contact with anyone who goes to Hungarian Independence Day, I'd be more than grateful. If they're good people and they look after me, because you know, obviously the language is a serious barrier. Okay, okay. Oh right, he didn't have the Polish Independence Day. Well, I know Mel is, he doesn't like Jewish people very much, does he? He's got a bit of a problem with Israel. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that one today. But anyway, I've got to go. The day dawns and I've got things to do. I just wanted to give you a little update on how I am, how things went. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for my regulars that have come back into the chat. Matt, Ilona, Archie, it's all great to see you in the chat room again, and Tommy Robinson News and everyone else. Please put me in contact. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I'll see you all soon, guys. See you all soon. Please keep your eye out for some more live chats. I'll set them up. Is the weekend the best time to do a live chat for you guys? Like a Friday or a Saturday? What day's best, do you think, to do a live chat? Weekends? Yeah? Saturday or Sunday? Christmas is coming soon as well. Oh God, the Christmas markets and weekend evenings. Yeah. Okay. I think Saturday night's a good night. Yeah. So I'm not a big television. I don't watch television very often. I'd rather have a chat with like-minded individuals like you guys. Anyway, peace and love, everyone, and enjoy your week. And Don't work too hard. And I'll speak to you all soon. I love you and leave you. See you soon, guys.